cell phones, can you please turn them off so as to not disrupt the comedy show? And another thing, when I bring up your first act, we have like 7 acts for tonight's show, and your headliner, so it's going to be nuts. So I want a lot of love, enthusiasm, and good energy, good vibes from you guys. So you guys with me? Yes? You want to start with that? Yeah? You ready? You ready? Come on. You ready? Yes. All right, this lady has been doing comedy for 5 years, and I've never seen her before, but I get really good vibes that she's funny. She seems really sweet, and she was part of the Monsters of Comedy in Vancouver. She's here tonight for you guys, trying out some new stuff. Put your hands together for Vida Zukauskas!
Hey people. So I'm like a train wreck on a crossroads on the way to nowhere. So I hate trying on clothes if I don't have money to buy them. But like, what else are you gonna do in a store? So it must be the same as saying goodbye to your baby. Though instead of a sales clerk, there's a dumpster. So I tried to get a job at Zanzibar the other day as a waitress, and then this guy is there. You should dance here. So he gave me his number so he could train me. And he was really helpful. And he told me the proper way to go down really slowly. And he told me the proper way to take my clothes off. And he said I should do it nice and slowly. So it's really sensual. And he gave me a nice drink and drugged me. So it'd be really easy for him. I think we were soulmates. So I was dancing at this club, and I wanted to give this guy a lap dance. And he said he had to go to the washroom. And I'm like, that'll be extra. So I was walking down the street, and this guy goes, "Fuck you, you whore." And I walk further, and he's like, "Fuck you, you cunt." If I was in Toronto, I'd be scared. But I was in Hamilton, so he was flirting with me. We're dating now. Sex is so much better from rapists. I like a guy who's spontaneous. I did look good last night, so I'm glad somebody noticed. I take any compliment I can get, especially at gunpoint. Like my jacket, I picked up in a chick at a funeral home, though I don't think she would mind. All my friends want to get tattoos, and I don't look cool, so I just get my boyfriend to beat me. That's not a tattoo. That's love. I love when a couple's in love, holding hands. I wish they could stay that way forever, so I just push them in front of a bus. So they'd always be together. My therapist thinks I'm jealous. I think she knows that I'm right. I love my grandmother, she's the best. So yesterday was awkward. We were in the middle of dinner and she's like, "When's your wedding?" And I'm like, "When's your funeral?" She laughed and cried, distracting her from the rest of the mashed potatoes. So my brother's birthday's coming up, and he's really hard to shop for, because he's been dead for 7 years, and he doesn't need anything anymore. I can just imagine what it'd say if you were alive. Flowers to my gravestone again. Gee, thanks. I never want to go to the cemetery anymore. I think they should have go-karts there. Then more people would want to go there. church is boring. They should have bowling there, because they already have all those aisles that nobody's using. Me and my brother share a lot of things, books, movies, and TV shows, and he also beat me. So he reminded me of my ex-boyfriend. That he was a better kisser. His lips were amazing. They say once you go black, you don't go back. I don't think that's true. Eventually you sober up. I can say that. My dad always told me I was black. I spent so much time traveling on a bus. It makes me feel like my life is finally going forward. I went by a bar and there was a man with a dot on his forehead, so I tackled him thinking he'd be assassinated. Turns out he was just Hindu. Whenever I see a guy who's bald and then he has hair around his head, all I think is, that would be a great place to put a dart. Suicide bombers. I wonder where they would put the note. I spent so much... my dad's afraid of getting comics I'm with. He's afraid they'll attack me with a bad joke. I'll let you fuck me, though I don't think you can handle the nightmares. I want to be an alcoholic so I can be good at something and make my parents proud. I travel a lot, so I need to take a lot of things with me that I might need, like duct tape, because there's always that one kid screaming. And I just need to sleep. Thanks a lot.
What's up? Give it up, Vida. Cool name, right? Vida? You know what it means? Life, exactly. It's Spanish for life. That's a beautiful name. I love that name, Vida. I dated a girl that was called Vida. And anybody speak Spanish?